This wide leg palazzo pant is trending now. At the end of this video, you would have learned how to make yours. If that's what you want to learn, then stick around to the end. My name is Sarah and this is Princess Fashion. This is the easiest tutorial you found on internet about how to make this palazzo pants. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it. You will need about 2 yards of Ankara fabric for this project. And to maximize the use of your fabric, fold your fabric equally like so and start marking on the open part. Mark your vertical measurements, which are the hip line, your crotch line, and the length. On the hip line, mark your hip measurement divided by 4. To get the fullness, add 4 inches to your hip. You can do between 3 and 4 inches, but I want mine wide, so I added 4 inches to it, like so. Then square up to your waist and down to your crotch line and hem. To get your crotch depth, divide the new hip measurement by 4. In my case, that's 13. Divided by 4 gives me 3¼ Extend your crotch like so and draw the crotch depth. Take this measurement straight down and cut the front pattern like so. For the back piece, place the front piece on the fabric like so. Extend the center back line by 2 inches because the back is going to be higher than the front. Mark a slant to connect the side seam to the side seam and make it equal to the front side seam. Also extend the back waist measurement by 2 inches. On the crotch line, extend the crotch by 4 inches and connect to the hem and cut like so. Now let's cut the pocket. The pocket is going to be 12 inches long and we have 7 inches on fold. Pocket opening will be 7 inches. So I'm marking 12 inches length and 7 inches on fold and then cut it out. We are cutting 2 pieces of each. Unlike normal trouser pocket with an opening by the side, this is not going to have that. Instead, the pockets are going to be inserted into the side seam and it will be invisible by the time we are done. So to achieve this, we are marking 1½ inches down on each of the trouser pieces at the side seam, like I'm doing here, and then I will notch at that point. That's where our pocket opening will start from. And 7 inches down that line, I'm marking another notch. That's where the pocket opening is going to stop. You can see me do that here too. Now it's time for us to cut the band. The band on fold is going to be 2 inches so that it will be 1½ inches when we are done sewing. So on fold, I'm cutting 2 inches. When it's opened, it will be 4 inches. I don't know what the length will be at this point, so I'm going to cut it in excess of its length. And when we are done joining the side seams, we'll confirm the length and that will be what we use eventually. So here I am cutting the band 2 inches on fold. Let's sew our pattern pieces together. The first thing we'll be doing is to join the pockets to each of the pattern pieces. Don't forget we notched at 1.5 inches. So place each of the pocket piece on the side seam with half an inch away from the notch, like so. That half an inch is what we will use to join the pockets together. So we start sewing on that north part with half an inch of pocket piece outside the sewing. So I'm going to do the same thing for all the pocket pieces on each of the pattern pieces. Now that we are done with the pockets, let's join the trouser pieces together. Starting with the crotch, join the front crotch together and do the same for the back crotch, like so. Here I am joining the back crotch as I have done to the front. Now I want to join the front and the back together on the inseam. Match the front crotch and the back crotch together at the center, and from the crotch, sew the in leg to the hem on both sides. So I'm starting from the crotch area, matching the front and back together, and then sewing one way down to the hem. I'm doing the same thing for the other side. Notice that I did not start from the hem and sew all the way through to the other hem on the inseam. Also, this way you might miss this crotch area and then the crotch area will not align. That might cause dragging around your crotch area. But starting from the crotch to the hem, make sure that everything fits and the crotch area of the front and the back meets each other. Now it's time for us to join the side seam. But first, we need to join the pockets that we have added to each of the side seam of the pants. So following the tracing of my hand, I'm joining the pockets together. At that half an inch I left on the upper part, round back to the end. Then up to the opening I have left after the 7 inches. I will do the same for the two pockets. Next up is what is to sew what is left of the side seam, both before and after the pocket opening at 1 inch sewing allowance. You notice that I left the 7 inches opening for the pocket. So that's me joining the side seam. I will do the same thing for the other side. And our trousers is almost ready. Now that we have joined the side seams, we only have the band left to go. So we want to measure exactly what we have around the waist so we'll know how much of the band length we need. So that is it. 49 inches around the waist. So that means her band also has to be 49 inches after joining. That will be 50 inches plus sewing allowance. So here I am joining the circle of the band to be 49 inches. Don't forget we are going to add an elastic to this band because the actual waist is 28. 49 to 28, we'll need elastic band to cinch it back to size. So the front opening of this band is going to be opened, not closed, so that we can insert our elastic through that opening. Sew the band to the trousers around the waist, making sure that the opening for elastic is facing outside. Now insert the elastic and secure it like so. This is a 1-inch elastic, and for a good fit, you can deduct 5 inches from your natural waist, from your waist measurement, and that will be the size of your elastic. Because this elastic doesn't stretch as much as the 1/2 inch elastic. And that's how we have our trousers. Lastly, we want to top stitch on the elastic to be sure that it's well secured and it gives that fine factory finish. So here I am securing the elastic, top stitching the elastic on the fabric. I did this twice to give that finished factory setting. Don't forget that you still have that opening in case you want to add a rope to it. For you to have stayed this long on this video, it means you have derived great value from it. Kindly like, share, and subscribe so that you keep getting this value and even more. Share to others to also benefit from it. And finally, see the beautiful trousers. Would you not like to recreate something like this? I can't wait to see all your projects. Kindly comment below if there's any tutorial you would like to see on this channel, and I will be glad to provide such. If there's any question on this particular video you would like me to make clarifications on, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section too. And until I come your way next time, my name is Sarah and this is Princess Fashion.